Hello YouTube, Flightsimguy here, and this is just a small video, postscript to my last Colorado tour flight from Telluride to the Air Force Academy. Now, as it turns out, Telluride Airport is one of those special airports that has a place in the heart of aviators because of where it's located. It's 9,000 feet up in the Colorado mountains, and evidently the scenery is absolutely beautiful. If you look, it dips down and there's a cliff on this end, and there's a cliff on this end, and there's mountains everywhere. And it's kind of sort of like, St. Martin or St. Barth, or, one of the special airports. Anyhow, I didn't know that when I selected this airport to fly into. And as you may recall, I flew into it at night, so I had absolutely no idea what I was missing. And when I took off in the Cessna Mustang, I took off from this direction coming here, going over here, and I guess the FSX version of the scenery doesn't replicate this little dip. Anyway, I just want to make a quick video. I'm just going to take off, fly around and land and see what this airport has to offer. I'm in X-Plane, I'm in the Cessna 172, and let's go ahead and take this thing up now. Interesting point to note, we are 9,000 feet above sea level, so I need to lean my engine good before I try to take off. Alright, so let's go ahead and get going. Ooh. Alright, so now how does this business work? What I gotta do is turn on that, turn that on, turn that on, and I need to set the brake. I'm assuming the brake is set when I hit V, and I need to prime the engine. So let's go ahead and turn on the fuel pump. Alright. Okay. Now, to get this thing started, it's going to be a little bit tricky since I'm so far high up in the atmosphere. Give it a little bit of gas, and I'm just going to get the engine going and then lean it just enough to turn it over. Now, as you may recall, in FSX, things don't work. I'm sorry, in X-Plane, things don't work exactly the same as FSX. So I'm going to try and get this. There we go. Almost had it there. Okay, you can do it. Alright. Got the engine going. Alright, so what we gotta do is warm this thing up, let it run for a little bit. Let's take a look at our instruments. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna lean it some more to get the EGT as high as possible. I got plenty of fuel. Let's let the temperature warm up a little bit, and I'll probably want to take off with one notch of flaps. Now while it's warming up, I can go ahead and lean it. Looking at where this thing is, I don't think it's leaned enough. So let's go ahead and rev it up to about 1900 RPM. And I'm going to bring back the mixture until this thing, the EGT, goes up. Okay. Alright, about there. That's as lean as we need to be. Alright. Down. And next, we need to set our trim to about right there. Alright, so just going to go ahead, get these out of the way, take off, fly around a little bit, and land, and see what all the fuss is about. Alright, here we go. I know this airport is 9,000 feet. Let's just go ahead and, damn it. Let's go ahead and do this. What I've discovered is for airports this high up, if you try setting the altimeter to the actual barometric pressure, it doesn't get that high. So I know we are. Alright. Here we go. airspeed isn't going to come alive for quite some time since we're so high up. So let it hit this part right here. There we go. Downhill now. Wow, look at that slope. I'm giving it significant right rudder. Oh God, don't tell me they got deer up here. Yes they do. Way to go, X-Plane Scenery. I need to turn off that deer business. Anyway, I downloaded this scenery package from the xplane.org website, and it looks pretty sweet. Oh wow, that looks pretty sweet. It has a radar thingy right there. Alright, so when I came into land, I took off at 27. And I landed at 9. So I came in the other way. Let's take a look. Ooh, easy there, buddy. Yeah, that's where I came in from. Oh, wow. Alright, let's go ahead and climb a little bit. And they got cars driving on those roads. Those roads just randomly run through the mountains. Oi. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll keep our climb rate at about 500 feet per minute. Can turn that down. Alright, let's see what we got from the outside. Oh my goodness, look at that. And that's the airport right there. It's literally on a cliff. I don't have much maneuvering space in this valley. I really truly don't. I imagine wind speed is important with regards to landing, so let's go ahead and take a look. See what the weather information is from KTEX. Okay, the winds are at 270 at 7. They put me on the wrong runway for takeoff. 10 statute miles, and there are no clouds. Field elevation 9,085. No significant weather. Visual fire road humidity 45. And I took off at 27, so took off at 9, so I'll be landing at 27. See, can I make a turn there? Oh wow, what did I get myself into here? There's a valley right there. I think I can turn into it. Rat rudder, rat rudder. Okay. Gonna stall. There we go. Shit, where did the airport go? Oh, great. The airport should be this way. There it is right there. Alright, let's see if I can put this back in. Alright. There we go. Now, nighttime landing from this direction is not allowed, according to the approach charts. And I came in from over here. The mountains behind me, as I recall, yep, they're higher. So this is where I need to go. Alright, I'm 1,000 feet up. Whoa! I'm too high. Too high. Can I come down? There is... the runway slopes up. So I do believe... and I'm in the arc. I think I can do a pattern entry here. I'm obviously too steep at this point. I'm 800 feet. Even though it is a long runway, and this is a small plane, I probably can land. Let's see here. No, I can't. So I'm gonna have to do just a quick flight in the pattern, and we'll check out the airport in the process. Just give it some gas. I'll level out my descent. 27. I want to come in on right there. Me as well. Don't need to change this to 27 also, do I? I've also seen quite a few videos on YouTube where people are flying in and taking off from this particular airport. It is Manzini jets. Piston aircraft, turbocharged, turboprops, they can do well at high altitudes. But jet engines, they need the nice long runway. Alright. See if I can go ahead and can I make that turn? It's gonna be a tight turn. But I'll do it. Give it a lot of left rudder. Don't have the space. So I'm just going to go straight to the downwind. There we go. Second notch. I'm only about 300 feet above the ground here. Counting on my stall wanting to work. Once I clear this ridge, I can lose some altitude. And this is my base. I visited my daughter in Colorado a couple months ago. She was like, "Come on, Dad, let's go driving up to the mountains. We'll go to one of those peaks." And halfway up, I'm like, "Oh, hell no." And the freaking roads, narrow and winding with cliffs on both ends. Thought I was back in Jamaica. I'm like, it's alright. I don't need this. The weather went from foggy to bright and sunny to rain, all within 10 minutes. And we couldn't walk 5 minutes or 5 feet without getting out of breath. I need that. And it was the middle of summer, and we found plenty of patches of snow where, you know, the sunlight didn't hit it. So, awfully beautiful, but I don't need that. Alright, so not only does the runway have a dip in it, but it's slanted. Alright, let's go ahead and idle the throttle. Evidently the runway is slanted. There is no other taxiway, so I'm going to have to just let it coast. Right here. Do a little bit of brakes. And make a 180. Alright, let's see what this airport has to offer. Okay. That looks like a Falcon 7X. Some sort of trijet. There's a radar dome right there. Certainly a lot more than FSX's implementation of this airport. Wow, look at all of this stuff. parking lot and everything. Okay, we got a Learjet right there. A fuel truck. FBO. And there's a beach. 1900D. I saw a YouTube video with that same plane taking off from this airport. Rescue fire station. Got a couple hangars. I've got a Goonie bird right over there. And we got a couple Cessnas and a tail dragger. Alright. So let's go ahead and park right here. Make ourselves at home. Let's go ahead and power down. Okay, that's it. Alright. Just figured I'd make a quick, brief flight in the Cessna 172 just to check out this, what is a fantastic, absolutely beautiful airport. Whoever did this did a very good job. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that. There is a Cessna Citation X, one of my favorite business jets, at this airport. How about that? How about that? And they have a Bonanza, which I have in my hangar also. And they got the 172, which everybody has. And we also have the Goonie bird right over here, which I have in my hangar also. The good old DC-3. Alright. This was definitely worth the effort. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.